This is my black walking horse Stallion. Way back when, we call him Wayne. And he's been really good. It just hasn't been ridden in a while, so just taking him out on the trail. I forgot to turn the camera on, so now I'm just going to cross this creek with him. You sit back when you go down these banks like that, and let him get a drink if he wants. All right, he's good. Let's go, bud. Up. Yeah, it's real nice. Beautiful day today. My gosh. But he's doing really well. Been working with him, but I haven't ridden him in a while. We had some real bad weather, and then I got sick. I got down with COVID, and then I started to ride these other horses when I started feeling better, and I just ran out of time. So today I got him out and let him run around a little bit in the pen, and saddled him up, and I'm taking him out, and he's being really good. He's quite a different ride than the mare Goldie I've been riding lately. She's so sensitive, and it's like her idle can get stuck on high sometimes, you know, and she's real light on her sides and stuff, and today he's being a little duller, and I don't know if I'm trying to determine if he actually is, or if I'm just used to been riding Goldie, who's so sensitive. I mean Blondie, who's so sensitive, you know. So I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, you got it. There, you're over. So we're stepping over this log. Come on, buddy. Come on. You got to keep moving. There you go. This is the kind of stuff we do. Train our horses. We breed, raise, and train walking horses for, I call it trail and pleasure riding. But, I mean, all riding's a pleasure really, but riding horses is what we're doing. So ones that know a lot, you know, not, unfortunately with trail horses, or the term trail horses, it's kind of like a catch-all for, the horse didn't make it in this discipline or that discipline, and so it'd be a good trail horse, or it'd be, you know, it's like kind of like lump everything in. But actually a really good trail horse is one that's going to know all sorts of cues, you know, right off your leg, your body, your legs and your body and stuff. Mind, not be used to seeing lots of different things, you know, so not or at least can calm themselves down if they get spooked, because all horses will get spooked. He's being kind of heavy right now. So I mean, a good trail horse, like a good riding horse. Say you're riding your horse for transportation. You know, that's what I'm talking about. A good horse for transportation. Like, see, he's not paying attention at all. So you have to try, and I'm putting leg on him and stuff, but he's not listening to my leg. So he's not listening here. Come on. Let's go. There you go. So that's it. So unfortunately, at least in the U.S., I don't know if it's like this in other countries, but the term trail horse is like a catch-all for any horse. And so sometimes people don't expect much out of them. And to be honest, they're riding horses that are, you know, they're doing what I call stealing a ride. Here, let's go down this bank. And, you know, they're just one mishap away from like the ICU unit, you know. So, all right, no, you're not eating. So, you know, their horses, they really don't have a good handle on them. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you got it. So now I lean back, put my feet in front of me a little bit. Just try to stay balanced. He's going to slide down here. There you go. Good. Good boy. He likes going in the creek. I like it too because it's just different, you know. Gets him used to stepping on, well, you can see, look at, we got all these stones and everything here. He's not listening, though. I'm gonna do a nice long ride today with him, I think. Got my leg on him, and he's not yielding his head. There, come on, let's go. Come on, you got it. It's good to go out to, like, we ride sometimes together with other horses and sometimes apart. And both of them have their training opportunities. Like when you ride with other people and other horses, your horse is probably going to want to stay up with the group and stuff like that, you know. Or like if they're going a different speed, it's going to want to keep up with them. Or sometimes they'll ride up in a horse's rear end, or sometimes they'll kick at another horse or anything like that. And so you have these other challenges here when you ride with people and their horses. And then there's challenges when you ride by yourself, because the horse is going to it's going to have to, sometimes they get kind of apprehensive about going out by themselves. And it's a really good time to build up your rapport with your horse and where your horse trusts you and has confidence in you, you know. And see, he wants to. See, now he's running. He's he thinks he's gonna head back to the barn. So that's why he was. See now, so now he's putting some speed in. See how he's looking? He's looking to the right. I gotta put the wall on him. He's thinking like he's gonna head back to the barn. So now he's racing through my hands. So I'm doing a wall on him, and see how he's fighting against that. So I just have to keep it until he listens, and then I'm gonna take him back. Okay, all right. See, so now he's decided he's gonna wake up and wants to go back to the barn. So just got to work him through this kind of stuff and keep riding him. See how he's throwing his head around? He's a little bit miffed right now. So just keep working him. I like what Pat Puckett says, you can't train a horse, but you can outlast him. And that's true. Like, it's a perseverance thing, you know. If you have perseverance, if you're willing to just outlast him, you know, and get through there. Like, see what he's doing right now so he's having moments. See how he's like, now he's looking that way. See, if I let him go, he'd just go that way. He'd go that way. And so I just got to keep seeing. And see, this is all him kind of like getting the cobwebs out of his head. And he's telling me he doesn't want to do this. So he's deciding in his mind, is he just gonna force his way back to the barn and the other horses, or is he gonna just submit and go on a nice ride and just listen and be nice and easy? And so see, he's going through things like this. Is like him blowing out stress, but him shaking his head is like kind of being kind of aggravated, or, you know, I don't know if he's mad or not, maybe a little mad. And so he's throwing different things at me to see, like he'll see right now, he'll speed up, see, because he thinks he's heading back to the barn, see. And he was doing what I call turtle walking earlier. You know, he was just turtle walking, you know, down towards the trail, just taking his good old time. And so now he thinks, well, we can go back to the barn, so he's acting up. And sometimes this is the worst thing you could do is give in to this. Now, you don't necessarily need to get real harsh with them or anything, but if they pull on you or push on you with a pound worth of pressure, you have to do a pound and a gram, you know, more, or a pound and an ounce more, or whatever you want to think, just a little more, just enough to stop or to get your point across, you know. And so See, so he's doing all sorts of stuff. He's putting his head down. He's trying to, you know, come on, let's go. Come on. He's balking there. Come on. Now he's pushing. He's trying to, see, he's trying all sorts of stuff. This is all really good. It's a good training opportunity, you know. See how he's looking? Now he's looking that way to that left. He thinks that's home. That's going to get him home. People call this kind of stuff barn sour and all this. It's just a horse's nature. They're herd animals, you know. They spend a lot of time with the herd, and it's where they get their comfort and everything. They feel secure, all that. Of course they're going to want to get back to that, right? So you have to kind of step in and become that herd mate, you know, someone that they can count on. So when you're in the saddle with them, they feel safe because you got this, you know. You've never let them down, you know. You never put them in a bind, you know, nothing. And so, or got them jammed up, you know. And then, and when they learn that, then it's good, you know. Then you can take a horse anywhere. So this is the kind of thing we're talking about. Like when we say riding horses, think about, you want to have something like he's not anywhere where I want him to be yet, you know. And you'll hear people use words like bomb-proof, kid-safe, all this kind of stuff. I know they're trying to get across a point, but you really got to become a good rider yourself, you know. You've got to learn. See how he keeps looking over there? See, he thinks he's head back now, so that now he's going to put some steam into it. See, he thinks he can go back. And so what'll work like with something like this is, and I won't record all this because it'd be 3 hours, but is to let him go back to the barn. And when he goes back to the barn, you work him real hard at the barn. He goes, oh, that's a bad idea. And then you go back out and he'll want to come back to the barn because he's like, yeah, maybe it'll be different this time. And you take him back, you work him hard at the barn, you know. And then he goes, oh, that's a bad idea. And you make it nice and easy out here. That's how you work with that kind of stuff. Like wherever they want to go. If they want to go right, let them go right and then work them over right. And you'll see that then they'll want to go left, you know. And when they kind of take the steering wheel in their own hands, you know, that's when you got to just, you kind of outsmart them. Come on, bud. So I'm going to go around these trees here a little bit. He's not listening. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm trying to get him lighter, but he normally is pretty light, but he's not paying attention. You know, he's thinking about the other horses. And that's one of the things, like we say all the time, training horses really is getting to their mind. If you focus on getting to their mind, that's 90% of it. You know, just get them to where they're thinking about you. Like, he's not thinking about me. He's just barely, you know, I'm in the background noise. I think of like in the Charlie Brown cartoons, like where you hear the adult talking to me like, wah, 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 wah. That's kind of what I think where his mind is right now. He's not listening to me much. He's hearing me, but he's not attuned like someone who you really want to hear the story, you know, really listen. He's not listening. Should people subscribe? They should. Hey, smash that like button and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.